Good morning, everyone. How are you today? So, today I am your instructor. Let me introduce myself first. I am Kim Binolo, first year BTOA. So, before we start our lessons, I request everyone to please stand up for a prayer to be led by Mr. Ayahay. So, before you take your seat, please arrange your chairs properly and pick a piece of paper under your desk. So, let me read to you our classroom rules. Don't answer in chorus. Raise your right hand to be recognized. Listen attentively to our discussion because I will ask a question related to the topic that we will be tackling today. Always follow my instruction and listen attentively because it's a sign of respect to a person who is talking at your front. Lastly, keep your phone in silent mode and put it in your bag first. Those are the things that you have to remember when you are inside my class. Do you understand it? Very good. Now let's check your attendance. Who are absent for today? If none, let's give a hand for everybody for a job well done. So, who can remember our previous topic? Anyone? Yes, our previous topic is about safety measures in farm operation. Very good. So what is the focus of this topic or this lesson? Yes, this lesson focus on the things or the actions that farmers have to do to prevent accidents or injuries. To prevent injuries or any accidents that may occur, what are the things or the proper attire that you have to wear in doing farmer? Yes, very good. It's PPE. Means personal protective equipment. Give me some example. There are goggles. Yes, very good. Gloves. Yes, and boots. And the proper attire for farming. Very good. So, is it a right idea to use equipment, tools, machineries that you are not familiar with in farming? No, yes, very good. It's not a great idea to use tools and equipment that you don't know how to operate because it may cause accidents or injuries to the person who use it. And if you want to use it, you must have a guide from professional people who know how to use it, or you must have a proper training, especially when you are using any machineries. Very good. So, before we proceed to our discussion, I would like to show you some pictures and you will tell me what those pictures are or what this picture all about. Let's begin. So this picture, what can you observe in the picture? There are fish, yes, very good. Catching fishes, yes. Very good. Another. Fishery, yes, it's fishery. It's all about fishery. The lessons that we will be tackling today is about fishery, or safe to say, it's the definition of fishery and its importance. So before we proceed to our lessons, we will have our activity. So our activity called Understand Me and Share Me. I will divide you into 5 groups. Count 1 to 5. Now return to your respective groups. Now go to your respective groups. Here's what you're going to do. I have here 5 pieces of paper with 5 questions. Each of their group will be given 1 paper with 1 question. All you have to do is answer those questions in a group, and each member of the group must present their own understanding about the topic that I have given you. After each one of you share their own idea about the topic, write it in one whole sheet of paper and present it at front. And please be guided with our scoring rubrics. There are accuracy, presentation, teamwork, and promptness. For accuracy, the outstanding, which is 3 points, all answers are correct. Unsatisfactory, for some answers are not correct, and fair for 1 point, all answers are not correct. For presentation, the presentation was clear. Then the presentation is not that clear, and the presentation is not clear for 1 point. For teamwork, the group clearly worked together with each team member making an important contribution on output, and the group worked together sometimes and some of the members made important contribution to the output, and the group failed to work at all. From promptness, the group finished before the allotted time, and the group finished in the allotted time for satisfactory, and for the 1 point, the group finished 2 to 5 minutes after the allotted time. Remember, I will only give you 10 minutes to have a discussion with together with your group and a preparation, and another 2 minutes for present it, to present it at front. Are you ready? If you're ready, the timer starts now. We're all done. Let's give her a hand for everybody for a job well done. So, how do you find the activity? Yes, it was fun indeed. Another. Yes, it was exciting. Another. What did you learn in our activity? Yes, you learn different things. You learn some idea, or you have an idea about the fishery. How about the others? You learn also the importance of fishery. Great, that's great. And how about the others? It was fun because it was a very great activity because you are helping each other. Yeah, that's good for you. So let's proceed to our abstraction, or to our main discussion. As what I said, the topic that we will be tackling today is about the definition of fishery and its importance, prepared by me. So, the term fish was interpreted by various of people. From Proto-Indo-European 4500 BC to 2500 BC, it was called pisk. From Proto-Germanic 500 BC, it was called fiskas. While in West Frisian, Danish, and Norwegian, it's called fisk. In Dutch, they called it vis. And in German, they call it fish. And in Old English, they called it fisk. Letter C. Today, the contemporary English, which is now, we call it fish. And in Filipino local term, or in Filipino term, we call it isda. That is the different terms interpreted by various people. So fish are 34,000 species of vertebrate animals found in fresh and salt waters. Not just in it's an example, it can be seen in sapa and in the sea or in the ocean. They breathe underwater years of cold, struggles, and have bone-based skeleton with spine similar to mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians. Fish have fins for support and armor, while bony rays support fins. Scales, or their calisces, provide reflectors and colorations for hiding and camouflage. Their calisces also help them camouflage to help them hide from their predators. So, fishery, this is the definition of fishery. Fishery in plural form or plural term is fisheries, is an organized effort by humans to catch fish or another aquatic species. This is an effort by humans to catch fishes for human consumptions, for marketing, or they catch fish to sell it at the market. So, an activity known as fishing, including the processing and marketing, as well as protecting and conserving fish and other fishery products for sustainable use. Example for fish pond. Some other people use fish or have a fish pond to have a food consumption, or some other have a fish pond to sell it or sell the fish at the market. That is fishery. So what is the value of fishery? As you can see in the image, the first in the chart is the capture fisheries, or capture the fish. There are two, retained and discarded. Retained, there are three, human food. Under the retained, there are human food, livestock, fish food, and fertilizer. In human food, there are subsistence, local market, and export market. They sell it at the market. While in livestock or fish food, fish meal, or they create the fish that they catch into something that can benefit a human, example, or oil. That is the one example. There are also feed-based aquaculture, direct food, livestock, or an cage aquaculture. So, fishery is crucial for an economic's progress, providing employment, livelihood, food supply, and environment protection. It promotes diplomatic relationships, marketable surplus products, and safe national budget. Without it, food security risks arise, leading to serious national problems. The balance between the system may be reversed. All the benefits, all the advantage that I told you, providing employment, providing livelihood, it will be reversed if there are no fishery. So fishery gives work or job to the people, especially to the people who live near the sea or the ocean. That is one of the biggest advantage of fishery. It also help the economy. It helps the economy grow. That is the value of fishery. Value has a very big impact in our economy, especially in the Philippines, that we are surrounded by waters. So basically, that's it for our discussions. Any questions, clarifications regarding our discussion? If none, let's proceed to our application. So, for our application, write an essay about the importance of fishery as a student and in the economy, only in your own opinion. And for the assignment, research about the branches of fishery and provide a brief description. That is for the assignment. So basically, that's it for our demonstration for today. Hope you learned something in our discussion. Get this all. And again, this is Kim Binolo, first year BTL.